I'm Jay Cleveland Payne, and this is 2-Minute Business Wisdom. I hope this week's message is one that you can personally use. Accountability is something that's hard to keep into place when you're a brand new business. It's actually hard to keep in place when you are a big established business, because by that time you think people know what they're doing and you're worried about staying ahead of, in most cases, the smaller business who are using what they can to be agile. But accountability is not so much a bad thing as it really is a way to slow things down to make sure that things are actually taking place the way they should be. And if something goes wrong, you can always track it back to a point in time where you can fix it and not go too far behind. The biggest way to add accountability to your process is to add a little bit of paperwork and make people sign off on things, or literally sign for their packages. Because if someone has to put their name down and sign for the package, sign for the deliverable, sign for the next step, then someone will probably take a little time to see if it works, to see if it's okay, make sure it's not going to go out there to the world as a sloppy job or possibly even hurt or kill somebody. Yes, accountability for things like that is very important. You should see some of the big lawsuits going through the world right now for people not being accountable and the problem it caused. So people stop and sign for a few things, and that's the quickest, simplest, and best way to add a little paperwork to your accountability process. That was this week's 2-Minute Business Wisdom. These are way too many calls to action. Visit businessquestionsansweredhere.com to find more information about the 2-Minute Business Wisdom podcast or the Business Questions Answered Here podcast. Make contact with us through the website or by email at businessquestionsansweredhere@gmail.com. Follow us on social media at _BQAH on Twitter and Business Questions Answered Here on Facebook. Subscribe to our business education podcast wherever your favorite pods are cast, and be here next week for our next episode.